feel like things are getting too comfortable here.
My being back.
We agreed it was just going to be temporary.
Carly, I will leave as soon as you tell me to go.
I'm just saying that sooner or later you're going to have to decide what you're going to do next, and I think that should be sooner because I don't want the kids getting the wrong idea.
Oh, you're right. I will look for my own apartment and look for a part-time job this afternoon.
Wait. We're just talking here. Don't get mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not. I'm agreeing with you. I have been taking advantage of the situation, and it's time I got my butt in gear.
I did it! I made the Miss Snowflake semifinals.
The what?
The Miss Snowflake what?
The Miss Snowflake semifinals. I competed at school, and I was only an alternate, but then Gail Wallace dropped out because she's Miss Snowflake Oakdale, and so I'm in it. How cool is that?
What is this Miss Snowflake exactly?
Only the most important pageant of all time.
Since when have you been into that kind of stuff?
Since forever, and I did it. I have to be there tomorrow.
Be where, honey?
Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, I keep waiting for a punchline. Honey, I can't go to Detroit.
Well, you have to go. Mom, too. You both need to be there. It's the rules.
Sage, I've never seen you practicing for this Miss Snowflake thing.
Mom, you missed a lot while you were at rehab.
Yes, right, apparently.
Well, in all fairness, I never saw you practicing for anything like this either.
How could you? You were with Janet on the farm. And ever since what happened to Uncle Brad.
Sage?
I just meant that you were gone after that. And that's when I was practicing all the time.
Honey, we are not trying to steal your joy here or anything, but a pageant? Really?
This really means a lot to me.
Even so, we can't just up and go to Detroit.
Why not? Contestants need to be accompanied by both of their parents.
Oh, I see. Is that what this is about? An excuse for all of us to go away as a family together?
It's not a trick, if that's what you mean.
Well, let's be honest. It wouldn't be the first time you tried something like that.
I'm not making this up. I am Miss Snowflake Oakdale, and we have to go to Detroit.
Yeah, and your mother and I have to talk about this first.
Great. That means no. I never get anything I want. Thanks a lot.
What do you think?
Well, I think you're right. I think this is all about the trip and not about any pageant. And this is the kind of thing I was afraid would happen if you stayed too long.
So we're not going to go?
Not unless you want to give the kid false hope.
No, of course I don't.
Where are you going?
I'm taking your advice. It's time I work my way back in the world.
No, Sage, I am not taking you to Detroit.
I don't want you to take me to Detroit. I want you to help me convince Mom and Dad to take me to Detroit.
Why?
Why do you think? Duh, to get them back together.
Sage, no. No, they'll see right through you. That's never gonna work.
Yes, it will.
Okay, you keep telling yourself that.
So you'll help me?
No, absolutely not.
What are you doing, cowboy?
Trying to find my way. How about you?
Following you.
Why?
I don't like cryptic exits. They make me nervous. Especially yours.
Sorry.
What are you doing way out here? In the middle of a field?
As good a place to start as any.
Start what?
Margot said my job is still waiting for me on the force.
Great. Well, but I think that the police station is approximately 6 miles that away.
I can't just jump in, Carly. I gotta prove to myself I'm ready.
Jack, you were born ready.
Then I took a few tumbles. I just want to make sure I'm really back on my feet before I start carrying this around with me again. With a badge attached to it. Guess I'm not as ready as I thought.
You're just out of practice. Try again.
Why? Who am I kidding?
Don't talk like that.
I can't. I keep seeing Brad.
You just have to stop thinking so hard. What is it you once told me about shooting? You said it's all about instinct. You said you have to give yourself over to the shock.
That was before a bad one. Changed my life.
You haven't changed. You are the same Jack Snyder I've always known. Compassionate man, terrific cop, the G-man. You just have to find your instincts again.
What if they're gone for good?
Jack, don't. Shooting Brad was an accident. He forgives you. You know he does. You just have to forgive yourself. Hey! All right. Well, there's the sharpshooter I know and love. You forgot one.
I don't want to jinx it.
Okay. Do you mind if I try?
No, not at all. It's been a while, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, so what? It's like riding a bike, no?
Not at all.
Pass it over.
Well, hold on a second.
What?
If you pull that trigger, gripping it like that, you're gonna throw your arm out of whack on the recoil.
What am I forgetting?
Just about everything. May I help you? You okay?
Fine.
Okay. Keep 2 hands on the grip till you get the swing of it. Close your left eye. Right eye looks straight down the barrel of the gun. You got the bottle in your sights?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Now just breathe.
This wasn't a good idea. But you should go ahead and call Margot. You know, no time like the present to start living your life again.
Carly, we were just...
This was about getting you back on track, and this was a really good first step.
Okay. Then what's step 2?
Well, you get your job back, you pack up your stuff, and you go on and jumpstart your life.
Wait, hold on a second. You want me to move out today?
I think it's best, yeah.
Why?
Because you have to. And look at the cartwheels that Sage has been doing trying to get us to go on a road trip together.
She thinks my being back means something more.
Exactly.
Okay. Then I guess I'll get a room at the Lakeview till I can find a place of my own.
Really is best for everybody, including myself.
Well, I wish you told me about this earlier, Carly. I didn't know my being there bothered you so much.
I've just been working really hard to try to control my addictions, you know, and I want to stay strong.
Look, if you're feeling like you want to have another drink,
That's not the addiction I'm talking about.